Help me, Mama.
Hey everybody, this is Emily for Help Me Mama. Today I'm going to be doing a video on one of my pet peeves, okay? This is a gray area, it's not like black or white. This is not a terrible phrase, but it's one of my pet peeves, and that is, that's not okay. I hear people saying this all the time, and I'm sorry. I've heard wonderful mothers say this to their children, okay? Wonderful, outstanding mothers. But when you say, that's not okay, oh, it's like nails on a chalkboard, okay? Think about what you're saying. Why do we say this, okay? The word okay is the most morally neutral word, I think, in the English language. What do you say? What do you use the word okay for? Like, do you want to eat a terrible hot dog? Okay. It's like, it's a nothing word. It could say so many things at the same time. Like, or, do you want to eat a delicious donut? Okay. You know, it could mean so many things. When you say that's not okay to your child, what are you saying to them? So, number one, it's confusing. Number two, you're not actually saying anything when you say that's not okay, because it's like a moral neutral, okay? Now, I think the reason that we say this as a culture is because we've become so relativistic that we can't say that's wrong or that's right or that's bad. She told her child that something was wrong. Okay, it goes against all of our moral relativistic spineless thought, right? I think that we've gotten into the habit of saying that's not okay as like a involuntary cop-out to this culture that we're living in. Okay, so I want to encourage you, if I have any weight or sway with you, do not succumb to the spinelessness. Please, do not say this to your children. Okay, if you say this to your children, it's fine. Or if you kind of, even if you like, sometimes, I think I've even said it at least once. No, I don't think I have. I don't think I would let myself. Anyway, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I think we need to be precise with our language to our children, okay? If your child is doing something that you don't approve of, that's not okay. Doesn't really communicate that in a clear way. And why not just say what you actually mean? Why not tell your child, that's wrong? Isn't that more clear? Or, that's a bad choice. Why don't we just say that, right? I don't get it. So anyway, this is one of my pet peeves, and I think it comes from the relativism in our culture and the I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want to be mean to my child by telling them that, like, children are foolish. There's foolishness in their hearts. We need to bring that to their attention so they do not continue in their foolishness and do things that are dangerous to them. So use words, okay? It's a total cop-out word. It is 2 letters. Okay, technically 4. But it is not enough. There is no substance to this word, okay? As you can tell, I'm a little impassioned about this because I hear people saying this and I'm like, that's all you got? That's not okay? Like your child just ran into the street and your response is, that's not okay. That's it? Okay. Anyway, so how do we replace this word? Because there are appropriate uses for the word okay, but not in a matter of disobedience or discipline or danger. Okay, so let's talk about words that could replace okay. Your child does something that you don't approve of. You say, son, that was wrong. That was foolish. That was a bad choice. That was unwise. Now, on the other hand, if your child does something right, don't say, okay. You say, that was good. That was wise. That was a challenge for you and you did it, whatever it was, okay? Use words that have meaning with your children who need to understand you. So that is how I would replace it. And don't be afraid to call something that's obviously wrong, wrong. It is wrong for your child to disobey you. Have some backbone, people. Okay, so this is my little rant. And again, I have heard wonderful mothers say this phrase. It's not like I'm going to come down on you if I see you at the park saying that's not okay. I think it's a habit, but I think it's a mindless thing that is not totally beneficial for our children, if I can say that, along with all the other things that I've said, right? So I hope this was food for thought for those of you who might use this phrase. Some of you might feel totally vindicated in what I have said. I do. Anyway, food for thought. Even if you don't use this phrase, let's be clear with our children in our words. Let's make moral statements with our children to guide them in the way of truth and righteousness and holiness. Let us make that path clear for them. Anyway, this is Emily for Help Me Mama, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you subscribe and like it and check out my Facebook page called Help Me Mama. I have a YouTube and a Facebook, and you are welcome to visit both pages.
Help me, Mama!